So in this video I'm going to explain the solution of this question which was recently asked in LeetCode Biweekly 117, and this is a problem C. So most of you will be thinking that this problem will be solved using permutation and combination, such that we will fix the four position, one as L, two as E and another as T, and we will count the another number of possible strings which can be generated with the leftover spaces using 26 letters at most. But this approach can also be worked, but I have solved this problem using DB. So I will tell you what are the DB, how I am solving this problem using DB. So I will tell you all the DB states which I am using. So at a point, what is my DP representing? So if this is my function of DP, so then it will contain the four variables. One variable be I, which will represent the ith letter of my substring of n size. Okay, because you have seen there we are all given an integer n which represent the final length of my final string. So this I is the ith index, which means the what number can came at the ith position. Okay. Second, it will contain a letter E, which represents till ith position how many times E have occurred before, right? Because you see, this substring should always contain lead as a substring. So to contain lead as a substring, I know that in my final substring, at most two times E will come, at most one time L will come, and at most one time T will always come. This condition will always be satisfied for my substring. So I will simply check at the end of my function whether 2e has occurred, or whether I will check whether this all condition is satisfied, means 2 times t, 1 time n and 1 time t has at most times cover or not. So back to function. So if this is my dp function, one represent the ith index, second represent the number of e which has occurred before the ith index. Next it will contain the letter L, which represents the number of occurrence of L. Next it represents the number of occurrence of T. Okay, so this is my TDP function, right? So which means that at any point I will check this state, if what is my current state, which means what is my current index, how many times E has occurred, how many times L has occurred, and how many times T has occurred. Okay, so now move to the next part, how I am getting to check this function. So that is also a simple part, because you can see if I am a ith index, then at ith index what all possible characters can come. These will be from 1 to 26. It is a the letters, means A to Z. These are all the letters which can come, because you can see only lowercase letter can contain, because they have given a condition where it is uh, lowercase English letter. Okay, so which means at ith position it will all only containing letter from A to Z only, right? So but now if if I am picking uh, E at my current index, then I will increase the E counter in my DP state to E plus 1. Similarly, if it is L, if my current index is L, then I will increase my L to L plus 1. And if it is T, then I will simply increase my T to T plus 1, right? But you see, but you can check that these E can contain at most n times. These L can also contain L times, and T also n times. But this will give me TLE, which is not going to work. For this, I am only limiting E to only 2, E to only 2, L to only 1, and T to only 1 only. Because you see, I am only required to check whether 2 times E has occurred or not. Right? I am only checking whether 1 times L has occurred or not. I am only checking whether 1 times T has occurred or not. So I will limit them to only 2, 1, 1. And because using this, but at most time complexity will be n into 2 into 1 into 1 only, right? So this is my whole time complexity. So this is a simple approach for this function, which means my dp set is this, and for every index I will iterate from 1 to 26 and check if my ith letter is E, L or E, and by corresponding letter I will change my condition in my dp set and add them. What is a base case? Base case is also simple. If my n is equal to I, then I simply check these all condition. Whether my this condition is satisfied, then I will return 1, else I will return 0, right? And for all this set I will simply add the answer. So this is the whole problem. If I show the code is pretty much easy. So you can see maybe it is not visible properly. Wait a minute. Yes, maybe now it is visible. Okay. So see, you can see. Hmm, right. So this is my DP set. So I'm containing a 40 array in which my first is representing n, second is 3. 3 representing the number of e, which is at most 2. So I will increase my plus 1, you know why? So it is 3 and it is 2 and it is 1. Because the at L it can only contain the letter 0 or 1. At T only 0 and 1, and at E is 0, 1 and 2 only. So that's why here 3, 2, 1 only. Then I will simply pass the call my function. You can see my function's first variable is I, second variable is E, number of time E has occurred for the ith call, and my next letter is L, next letter is T, and then N and my DP array. So iterate from 1 to I will iterate from K 0 to 26 and check if my current letter is E, then I will simply pass minimum of 2 comma I plus 1 E plus 1, because at most E can because I have to check at most 2 times E has occurred or not. I am not related. If it is occurred 3 times, then I am not concerning of that. I will only check it to the maximum value as 2 only. So I'll simply increase this I and store the minimum of 2 comma I plus 1 and simply pass the LNT as it is in my function because it hasn't changed at all for the particular character. But if my particular character is L, then I will simply pass in position of L as a 1 and E and T as it is. If my current character is T, then I will simply pass 1 in the place of T and ELN as it is. So at the end, what I am doing, I am adding all the answers for the all the possible cases for the current index. And then what is the base case? Base case is also simple. If I am at the end of my string, I will check if my E has occurred 2 times, L 1 times and T 1 times. Then I will simply return 1, else I will return 0. So this is our problem solution and intuition. If you like the video, please don't forget to subscribe my channel. And if you have any doubts, please comment me down and let's chat for the next one. Thank you.